Yeah. Talk with y'all a little bit. My goal is to try to make it in. Isn't that right? Let's look at your Ukanon. Seven. 37. Oh, we'll see if that First Thessalonians come to mind. See if that's 4. And I don't know. See if it's 11. I said, give me that first. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. They give me your Ukanon and call St. John. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. I probably got to drop down. Listen to the book.
And that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing. But I would not have you to be ignorant, Aki, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
What happened?
For if we believe that Yahusha died and rose again,
what happened?
Even so them also which sleep in Yahusha,
will he do what?
Will Elohim bring with him.
Y'all hear that? He's going to bring them back. He don't want us to be ignorant, which what we talked about, that would be void of the information, right? Y'all all right? He don't want us to be void. Those people that sleep, those people that are dead, he's going to bring them. I don't think, what's this? Look at die. I'm thinking die. Yeah, thinking die. I'm thinking die. M-U-T-H, Mut. But listen, it's dead though. Listen.
For this we say unto you by the debar of Yahuwah.
What happened?
That we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahuwah shall not prevent them which are asleep.
You hear that? We're not going to stop them. Listen.
For the Adonai himself shall descend from Shamayim with a shout.
He going to do what now?
Shall descend from Shamayim with a shout.
What happened?
With the voice of the Rosh Malaki and with the shofar of Elohim.
What happened?
And the dead in Mashiach shall rise first.
And what happened?
Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Adonai in the air.
Yeah.
And so shall we ever be with the Adonai.
What we supposed to do, Brandon?
Wherefore, comfort one another with these dabarim.
You see that? That's our comfort. That's our hope, that ain't it? At Yehukanan, chapter 7, verse 37. Listen to the book.
In the last Yom, that great Yom of the Muhadi,
what happened?
Yahusha stood and cried, saying,
yeah.
If any each thirst,
do what?
Let him come unto me and drink.
Yeah.
He that believeth on me,
how?
As the scripture have said,
what happened?
Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living Mayim.
What happened?
But this spake he of the Ruach,
what happened?
Which they that believe on him should receive.
Tell them why.
For the Ruach HaKudash was not yet given,
because
that Yahusha was not yet glorified.
That's what we're looking for. We're trying to gather that Ruach ourselves, isn't that right? But we got to know how we got to believe, right? Just like the scripture has said. There's a lot of stuff out here, a lot of information. But our goal is to make sure we stay with what's prevalent for salvation. I mean, everything can be argumentative to a point, but you got to look at, the thing you look at when you get people in arguments, a lot of times you deal with people's opinions. Because you're going to sit down and argue on a lot of times of what's right. The problem becomes nobody will hear from the beginning. We're only finding one part of information that's able to come along prevalent enough to let us know things we were going to do before it even happened. Mr. Yahuwah being the more accurate we found. Isn't that right? He told them that we were going to eat our own dung and drink our own piss. Amazing, we were talking about it. Who else told us about that? When did Muhammad or Buddha and them ever testify to it? Isn't that right? He the one told about all this stuff before it ever came to pass. Told it was going to happen. He told we're going to heal wars and what else? And what did he tell about this? He said, but the end is not yet. We just thought we were finna blow North Korea. North Korea was gonna blow us up. Then Russia was just over here in Connecticut not long ago in Miami, didn't it? And he told her, he said, see that you be not troubled. Now they finna get ready to go and fly and meet, and they finna get ready to sign an agreement, and he finna get rid of nuclear weapon. Mr. Yahuwah told about it before it happened. Buddha, Muhammad, the Pharaoh, nobody from Mizraim, nobody else ever told us that. Mr. Yahuwah been the most accurate. If you want to go for accuracy on any of this stuff these people doing, who else told her that we were going to be taken and be sold and shit? In 1614, they told her that. Huh? And there we go, and our life gonna hang in doubt. And this translated from books older than that. Who else could have told us that? Mr. Yahuwah, the only one could tell us that. All our captivity are noted. Nobody else got it noted. But who else could note it? Who else could note that we were going to go and we were going to sit in Mizraim and we were going to come out? It's noted. Everybody know about it. Buddha didn't never tell us that. Muhammad never told us that. Nobody ever told us that. Mr. Yahuwah, the only one that proclaimed it. He told, if these folk be any kind of Elohim that they going to claim to be, or any type of God, won't they come forth and bring forth their witnesses? Who else could declare the end at the beginning? He said, when I told you what will happen at the first, that's the same thing will happen at the end. Who else could do that but Yahuwah? The mere fact, he even told him when he come back, he was going to hear a shout and with the shofar of an ark, Malachi. Isn't that right? There he is at that last yom, that great yom of the feast. It's going to be a feast when he come back. It's going to be a feast when he come back. Y'all didn't know that? Back at that Kazum chapter 19. Kazum chapter 19. About verse 10. I tell you what, I don't know about nobody else. I'm convinced they're going to be just like Mr. Yahuwah said it. We got the only book these folk done transfigure and still got truth in it. I got more truth in a transfigure book than these folk got in all their books put together. Muhammad ain't got it. All this stuff don't even make no sense. Isn't that right? Everything these folk come and you follow all the way out, don't even make no sense. All these folk want to do is have sex with kids. These folks ain't trying to live right. Go follow these folks, but none of these folks trying to. Everyone that got any kind of inkling of trying to live right, they stole it from us. Isn't that right? They got to tell who else done got law better, got a Torah, more righter than ours. Who got Elohim so near to him? Nobody. None of these people. Mr. Yahuwah told her he never started to get it. We the only people got Elohim. He said, I never started to get these people. Never even thought about getting these people. Only way any of these people get in, you got to come through by us. Isn't that right? Only makes sense. We the door. We the dollar. You ain't getting in no other way. You ain't going to go find no bunch of Gentiles nowhere and go save themselves. Ain't going to happen. And clean and Cornelius was living here to come see us. It wouldn't even make sense. Wouldn't make no sense. They were sitting there, they run up on the tongue. We said Gentiles stumble up on this thing. Bible said, don't make sense. You got to come and see us. Any other religion, any old baboon fool can come up with it. Mr. Hood done told don't make sense. Ain't but one way. He done told her, I'm the way of my and the light, the Kai. Can't nobody get to the arbor but by us. How is you going to get in? Don't even make sense. You ain't never going to go find no people they own, find this and got on their own. That's a lie from hell. These folks got a lion ruach. Why would he send a man like Cornelius that had to come see a man like Carver who larger one, Simon the Tanner, who house about the seashore, who going to tell him what he orders to do? You already been living right, been praying honest, giving much on, because you got to come in by us. Listen, a lot of this stuff folks do, I don't pay that stuff no attention, because I already know you can't get it like that. It cannot happen. It don't make sense. Everybody going to get salvation. Everybody going to get any resolve. You had to come through and get it by us. Y'all know that? People never say it right quick I'm talking. Say that in the book of Yahushua 9:1. Say something out here anyway. Book right. I hope that means you with me. He said, oh, you out there. He got me worried. Start right like this. Oh, goodness. He said, you out there now. Isn't that right? 9:1. Ain't it true? Man, this thing just like he done told. I don't know why these folks believe nothing different. That's 9:1 of the book of Yahushua. Let's see how they work out. Listen to the shofar. Listen.
And it came to pass,
what happened?
When all the Malachim, which were on this side Jordan, in the hills, and in...
What do we say Jordan meant? That right, flow down or defend. Isn't that right? What else came down?
And in the valleys, and in all the coast of the great sea, over against Lebanon, the Hittite and the Amorite, the Canaanite, and the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite heard thereof,
Yes, sir.
that they gathered themselves together to fight with Yahusha and with Yasharal.
You give me that all our hot dabarim, please, right quick, 71, so we get a little premise on what's going on right here. See if they help us out a little bit. The Deuteronomy, as they'll call it, 71. Listen to the book.
When Yahuwah thy Elohim shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it,
Listen what happened.
and hath cast out many nations before thee,
Yeah.
the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
What happened?
And when Yahuwah thy Elohim shall deliver them before thee,
Listen what happened.
thou shalt smite them.
You said pray what now?
Thou shalt smite them.
Help them do what?
Thou shalt smite them.
What else, Brandon?
And utterly destroy them.
What else?
Thou shalt make no covenant with them,
Yeah.
nor shew mercy unto them.
What happened?
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Yeah.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his ben, nor his bath shalt thou take unto thy ben.
What happened?
For they will turn away thy ben from following me,
Yeah.
that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of Yahuwah be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
What happened?
But thus shall ye deal with them.
Yeah.
Ye shall destroy their altars,
Yeah.
and break down their images,
Yeah.
and cut down their groves,
Yeah.
and burn their graven images with fire.
Yeah.
For thou art a Kodash
I wonder
people.
why would they be using fire to burn them down? Might be a punishment or something. Listen.
For thou art a Kodash people unto Yahuwah thy Elohim.
Yeah, I say that because you are Kodash people unto Elohim. Listen.
Yahuwah thy Elohim hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
A peculiar treasure, a special treasure to itself. What up, Brandon?
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You said with who again?
Above all people.
So would that make sense in the 28th division, the 28th chapter book of Allah Hadabarim, they call doing, that he said you should be above and not beneath? I put you over everybody else. What happened?
Yahuwah did not set his love upon you,
Why?
nor choose you, because you were more in number than
What
any
happened?
people.
What happened there,
For ye
Brandon?
were the fewest of all people.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Do y'all know how stuff kind of work for us? It makes sense, though. Everything makes sense. Everything he does makes sense. The fact that he said, I didn't take you the most. He said, I took you. You were the fewest. That makes sense for y'all? See what that Malachi, they call Malachi, 3 and 7. Three and 7. I'm going to see that the 9th chapter of the book of Romans. Since we're there, see that 9:26. Malachi, his messenger. Malachi, 3 and 7, they call it. Listen to the book.
Even from the Yamim of your Abba, ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me.
Y'all hear that? He said, even from the day, what was it again?
Even from the Yamim of your Abba,
Your Abbas, the people before you, your fathers. What happened again?
ye are gone away from mine ordinances.
That meant they left it. If you're going away, that means you left something.
Yes, sir.
You gone away from something. Even since the days of them, you left it. And what he want me to do again?
And have not kept them.
And I have not kept them.
Return unto
The
me,
man told me to come back. Tell me what happened.
and I will return unto you,
And then he going to come back to me. What happened?
saith Yahuwah of Sabaoth.
What happened?
But ye said, wherein shall we return?
Listen.
Will a Ish rob Elohim?
What happened?
Yet ye have robbed me, but ye say, wherein have we robbed thee?
Yeah.
In tithes and offerings.
In tithe and offering. What happened?
Ye are cursed with a curse,
We see what's wrong with them. Go ahead.
for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation.
See that? All Yasharal done it. So the whole nation done it. What happened?
Bring ye all the tithes into the
You hear what
storehouse,
he just told him to do? How much you want to bring in?
Bring ye all the tithes into the
I'm
storehouse.
confused. How much did you need me to bring it again?
Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse,
Tell me why.
that there may be meat in mine beth,
So it'd be food in my house. What happened?
and prove me now herewith,
What you gonna do?
saith Yahuwah of Sabaoth,
What happened?
if I will not open you the windows of Shamayim,
And do what?
pour you out a baraka.
That's it. That's like the first and latter rain. So what happened in the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 26. Romans chapter 9, verse 26. Listen to the book.
And it shall come to pass
Like what?
that in the place where it was said unto them,
That they were what?
Ye are not my people,
In that book translation, it should say lo and me, right? That's how I say lo, which would be la. La amma. What would it be? La
yes, sir.
La
Ami would be my people.
I mean,
La
and
is
the
not.
la is not.
Right, yes, sir.
La
Ami.
me.
La Ami.
No, me. You. See what I'm saying? He getting confused with that. I straighten him out.
La or lo, they would say.
Yeah,
is
they'll
not
say
or
lo
no.
and me.
And Ami is my people.
My people.
Right.
That's what I mean. You saying the same? We saying the same thing. I don't know why you argue. Yeah, listen.
There they shall be called the children of the living Elohim.
What happened?
Yeshayahu also crieth concerning Yashral,
I couldn't imagine.
though the number of the Beni of Yashral be as the sand of the sea.
Y'all hear what you hear what this man cried out? He said that the Beni, the children of Yasharal, were like the sand of the sea. What did he say?
A remnant shall be saved.
Probably like a 10. Because what he did consecrate for was the tithe, the 10. He told you what to bring in. I'm only going to take a 10th of these people. But y'all can listen to these people to tell you about no more tithes, though, anyway. That's what you want to take. That's what you want to do. He told you that he didn't take it because you're the most. I took you as the fewest. And the thing that was most sacred for us, even in worship, he told her the people left him. And he said, the time of your offer, they left me. But he told them to come back. And they won't know where they're going to return back to. In the 10th. They left it. They people that left it on. People stopped paying it. That's how we understand it. All the crops we brought in, all he wanted was a 10th of it. You got to think, with all our gathering we take in, all your money you get, he don't want but a 10th of it. I don't want all of it. Just like you know they don't realize, I don't want all these people. I don't know what these people think. With everything you got, it will make, but then they go join their religion, they teach about ain't no more tithe, but they want everything they got. And that's a Mr. Yahuwah. Because it makes sense. He only took the tithe of us, though. He only took the 10. I don't know what the people doing. Even when Yahushua was in Mizraim, he only took up a few. He didn't want all of it. They weren't going to take everything. They knew exactly what they were doing. Everybody would assume all these people getting in. You're not getting in. He ain't going to take a part. You know how much sand it is in the sea? Man, so I ain't going to save but a little bit of it. Only thing made sense for when we started number with the fact that he took the time. 23. Y'all know what I want. Matayahu. Listen to the book.
Woe unto you,
Who?
scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law,
Like what?
judgment, mercy.
When the book we read in Malachi, he told them this one of the things they left off right here. They robbed them in this. That's what he told me he robbed them in. He said tithe and offering. Well, he just told them right here they were still hypocrites. Because people come back and think they paying going to get them in. This is what he told them. He said they forgot the weightier matter of the law. Like what?
Judgment, mercy,
And what else?
and amana.
Listen.
These ought ye to have done,
And don't even have to worry about paying tithe.
and not to leave the other undone.
I don't know why these folks going to tell you won't have to pay now when the man told you do everything I told you to do and you still got to pay your tithe. Y'all all right? I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, what you're trying to find. Everything, what you find with this, I guess, I kind of reflect back to the Wizard of Oz. I guess why? Because you saw, everybody had something different they were trying to do. All daughter was trying to do was get home. The lion wanted hard, he wanted some curry. Tin Man wanted a hard, and the Scarecrow wanted a brain. Sometimes when they show you on the road, everybody got something different. Everybody on the same road looking for the same thing. For me, I'm like, Dorothy, I'm just trying to get home. And it takes courage to do what I'm doing. You got to have a brain. Just being honest with you, isn't that right? You got to. But some of the stuff people trying to do, it don't make sense to me. Ain't that right? And he'll give you the right heart. But when the heart ain't right, a lot of stuff you'll look for you something, you'll never get it. You'll never get it. A lot of times you just be running around in circles. It becomes dangerous for us. I tell people, if you just honest in your search of what you're trying to do, it'll come. It'll come. It's like the book told, if you cast your bread upon the wall, here's out a minute, it'll come back. It will. It'll come. It'll do just like he told. But what the problem becomes for us, a lot of times we won't want to wait. We don't want to take him for what he said, and we don't want to believe what he said, because a lot of times this is why it's dangerous. When he served us from other nations, was because of some of the same ideas that people have today. He said they'll turn your heart. He showed us right. You'll never find nobody here with a different mindset that ain't been inventing and looking and searching somewhere else. Or dealing with nobody. That's what white people, and y'all, he don't want us to deal with people not when they're going another way. Because they're going to pull you off. That's what he told them. These people are going to turn your heart. These people are going to pull you out. These people get you with logic. You start thinking, and you'll start thinking from a natural fool. That being honest, you'll start thinking from a natural fool. These people get you off. It's the same way a good parent do with their kid. They see some other kids say, I don't want you out there with them. But that kid just got to go and see what it is about. Why I can't be till they go out there and hurt themselves and realize that you ain't got no home. It's being honest, man. It's dangerous out here. Y'all will think you strong enough to sit around and watch and take. A lot of y'all ain't strong enough to watch a lot of stuff. Right. Yeah, some of y'all ain't strong enough to watch cartoons. That's right. Too much to get you off. Too much had you quit. Too much got you. You ain't strong enough. And you ain't never strong enough to be by yourself. Many folks overtake you out here. You know what I'm telling you? Many folks eat you. Like Jane told JJ, boy, you got out there, man, you'll be home for your suitcase start rocking. You ain't trying to tell that man cruel like that. You ain't never been out there before, JJ. Life experience, like y'all think you got. You ain't got no life experience. A lot of stuff y'all do, you ain't done nothing. Y'all ain't really been nowhere. Man, jumping out, running somewhere, a bike, a rock, a run, visit, that's not no life experience. You do that with a camera view. We're talking about real life experience. Listen, talking about in the jungle with real animals. Then with real predator mind people, what these people doing, how crafty, how wicked these people are. It's a lot out here. That's a lot. These people eat y'all up out here. It'd be better y'all stay right around here and just take what folks tell you. Don't go out here and try to, now y'all want to get you a merit badge and say, oh, I done sold, I done did. Man, you don't want to go out there. Y'all don't want that. People don't even know what they be thinking about. You'll go out here and some stuff you ain't ready for. Many people kill you out here. Many people worse than what they were now coming along. So you got some young nigga out here this big with a gun who gonna prove he's better than any nigga you ever heard of. And he ain't got a lick of brain in mind. He gonna bust a cap on somebody right off the rip so he can establish he supposed to be crazy than anybody. He gonna go ahead and he finna be down the road after that. The rest of their life. Done got a life center. And you be the person he'll get because you trying to ride through and show somebody and see where you can zoom through. I don't try to zoom through nothing. I take your word for it. Man, don't go there. They crazy. I ain't lost nothing over there anyway. Leave it over there. I ain't used to me going there trying to either I'm going to kill them or they going to kill me. I ain't got time for them folks. Them folks, listen, you ain't been no predator. Don't try to make yourself one now. If you ain't been predator in a long time, start the predator arena and just stay here where we can just pray and love you who are. Don't go out there. Man, these folks practicing this every day. You ain't done that. You practicing from TV. This stuff in your mind. You know you're not going to pull no trigger. You better leave these people alone. These people have no reason. Listen, they will not think at all. They'll prove a point to show everybody crazy so it can be some little foolish leader or some little kid game. I used to be no fool getting shot, but I let them folks have that stuff. You rather be an old wise man and come through and help some other young punk you see think about that same mind you had. So listen, you don't get yourself killed, young man. Come on here and sit down somewhere. They supposed to kill you dead out here. That's that real kill. Kill you dead. It's one thing to kill you. They supposed to kill you dead, man. Ain't that right? You don't want to get killed dead. Sit down somewhere. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Let's get back to that 7th chapter of the book of, well, jump back over to the 9th chapter. Now, 9th chapter of the book of Yahusha. They call it Joshua. Those white, they don't know what I was reading. I call it Yahusha. They say, I ain't know Jesus wrote a book. He did. If he had, I ain't going to read it. I mean, Jesus got his own book. Poor people. This is the 9th chapter of the book of, Yahusha. They call Joshua. This is 9:1. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass, when all the Malachim, which were on this side Jordan, in the hills and in the valleys, and in all the coasts of the great sea over against Lebanon, the Hittite and the Amorite and the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite heard thereof, that they gathered themselves together to fight with Yahusha and with Yasharal with one accord. And when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard that Yahusha had done unto Jericho and to Ai, they did work wilily, and went and made as if they had been ambassadors, and took old sacks upon their asses, and wine bottles, old and rent and bound up, and old shoes and clouded upon their feet, and old garments upon them, and all the bread of their provision was dry and moldy. And they went to Yahusha unto the camp at Gilgal, and said unto him, and to the Anashim of Yasharal, we be come from a far country, now therefore make ye a league with us.
Yeah.
And the Anashim of Yasharal said unto the Hivites, peradventure ye dwell among us, and how shall we make a league with you?
Yeah.
And they said unto Yahusha, we are thy servants. And Yahusha said unto them, who are ye, and from whence come ye? And they said unto him, from a very far country thy servants are come because of the name of Yahuwah thy Elohim.
Yes.
For we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Mizraim, and all that he did to the 2 Malachim of the Amorites that were beyond Jordan, to Sihon, Malach of Heshbon, and to Og, Malach of Bashan, which was at Ashtaroth. Wherefore our Zakan and all the inhabitants of our country spake to us, saying, take victuals with you for the journey, and go to meet them, and say unto them, we are your servants, therefore now make ye a league with us. This our bread we took hot for our provision out of our houses on the Yom we came forth to go unto you, but now, behold, it is dry and it is moldy.
Yes.
And these bottles of wine which we filled were new, and behold, they be rent, and these our garments and our shoes are become old by reason of the very long journey.
Yeah.
And the Anashim took of their victuals, and asked not counsel at the mouth of Yahuwah.
Yes.
And Yahusha made shalom with them, and made a league with them to let them live. And the Shar of the congregation swear unto them. And it came to pass at the end of 3 Yamim, after they had made a league with them, that they heard that they were their neighbors, and that they dwelt among them. And the Beni of Yasharal journeyed, and came unto their cities unto the 3rd Yom. Now their cities were Gibeon, and Kephirah, and Beeroth, and Kirjath Jearim. And the Beni of Yasharal smote them not, because the Sharim of the congregation had sworn unto them by Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal, and all the congregation murmured against the Sharim. But all the Sharim said unto all the congregation, we have sworn unto them by Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal. Now therefore we may not touch them.
That's good. You see what had to happen? That was salvation for them. We were killing everybody. Only way they could be saved was to come in by us. That's why they came. They heard we done already took down everybody around us. Everybody. We were killing everybody. Those are predators. That 7th chapter, they're predators. Yeah, I don't pity him. We don't care. And our heart done went soft. This is what he was afraid of. We done sat too long with these people. Now I pity them. We worry about their kids, they don't worry about our kids. We worry about their welfare, they don't worry about our welfare. When Yahuwah sent us in to take these people down, because we were the people set in to be judges for him. We were Yahuwah's sword. We the one he let loose and let us come out, and you take them down. Y'all all right? What's wrong with us? Showing you again that everybody that was going to be delivered, be saved, knew you got to come in by us. There's no other way for a person to be saved. There is not another religion. There's not another doctoral teaching that's going to be prevalent to salvation outside of what we got. People can talk about what's mixed up and what's tangled. Yeah, hands touched everything, but you know what? It still don't take away the validity of Yahuwah being who he is. Through everything these people done, it still let us find a way to get back to him. It's designed to say him, don't move a stone. I won't move a block for these people. Leave them just like they're supposed to. If you don't see it, you ain't supposed to see it. That's 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Other one, get me, say that Matayahu. Say that 15:13. Get that for me. Matayahu 15:13. Then I get 2 Corinthians 4:1. Is it 13:15? Let me say. Listen to the book.
But he answered and said,
What did he say?
every plant which my Shamayim Abba have not planted shall be rooted up.
Y'all hear what he said? He said every plant that his Shamayim Abba had not planted shall be rooted up. You know how he know? Because he can start looking at their production part. See, and we go back to Brashyth. That's what he was trying to show us when he put everything out. When he established it, he said it was Ta'ud. He knew I put it there and it's doing what it's supposed to do. But the one that don't, these are the ones I'm going to root, I'm going to take up. That's why Adam and Kua had to go. Everyone ain't planted, it's going to get rooted up. I'm taking it up. It's got to get out of here. All right, listen to the book.
Let them alone.
Tell them why, son.
They be blind leaders of the blind.
And tell them what happened.
And if the blind lead the blind,
Tell them what's going to happen.
both shall fall into the ditch.
Y'all hear what he told them? That's 2 Corinthians 4:1. Listen to the book.
Therefore, seeing we have this ministry,
Y'all hear what he told them? What we do?
as we have received mercy,
We'd be a fool to say otherwise, that we just got it. We receive mercy. What we do?
we faint not.
I'm not going to give up. So a lot of times these folks, they faint, they give up. That's dangerous. I ain't giving up. But what we do?
But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty,
Supposed to quit. Supposed to resign. It ain't right. You ain't got no business doing it. Listen what happened.
not walking in craftiness,
Nor,
handling the debar of Elohim deceitfully,
but by what?
but by manifestation of the Amat,
Doing what?
commending ourselves to every man's conscience
And then what?
in the sight of Elohim.
What do we tell y'all conscience was? Decision making, right or wrong. That's why I go and say what I'm doing and let you judge for yourselves. You're supposed to be able to judge for yourself. Even Shaul told them, judge for yourself. Whether things be similar or not. Judge for yourselves. Listen.
But if our debar be hid,
It is what?
it is hid to them that are lost.
In whom
The Elohim of this world
had did what?
blinded the minds of them which believe not.
And you told me to open their eyes. Wouldn't make sense. That's what Yahushua told me. He said, let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both of them going to fall into the ditch. Both of them going to watch it in Ben Hanam. Both of them going to wind right out down the ditch. Let them fall in now. That's what he let them go ahead and fall in the ditch. You're like, why you ain't going to bother with them? Listen, a lot of times y'all waste time trying to illuminate people. I don't bother everybody. I leave people alone. If I ain't let it bother people, I don't mess with them. Don't make sense. Because it ain't intended for everybody to see it. It's not. It's just being honest. It's not intended for it. Listen, salvation is out here and it's open. Everybody not going to get it. The man going to take in the 10 part. Y'all saying be fools you want to. The man not taking all these people in. The place that we're going to sit, we're going to do it just like Jerusalem. It wasn't for everybody. That's why I had to measure it out. It's not for everybody. And y'all can put in your mind you want to. All these extra people you got in your mind or in your thinking they're going to be saved. It ain't for everybody. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, and maybe not you. You ain't going to make it in. Listen, my goal is to make it in. At any cost, at all will. That's my heart desire. I don't want the alternate. That's why I'm here. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Everything we've been taught to know, it don't matter what these people, listen, these people can listen, all these books you get, all these books you read, all your research coming from a man. And the people that give your research, I don't care how much it is to operate, don't believe what they wrote. They only did some research. They don't believe it. If you look at anybody that'll show you Aubrey and show you the language or show you the Naku, that's not something they believe. They don't believe it. They don't be a Christian. They just do research. So every one of us, that what we do, you're taking a chance. I'm going to stick with what I got. I'm going to stick with what I got. I got the only thing I'm seeing, Father, that man got a pattern. That's all I tell anybody. I'm looking for a pattern. Nobody else got no religion, got a pattern to it. Take nothing and take a chance with it and doubt with it. That's your soul. That's the good thing about it. You have that opportunity. You have that choice. You can believe what you want to believe. This ain't forced or made on nobody to do it. You believe it or you take your chance on later on when you come up in the judgment to see where you're going to go. Y'all all right? Let's see what happened in the 3rd chapter of the book of Matthew while I'm over here. I know I got to get that revelation too, don't I? I jump way over here and way over there, and I don't know what be going on. What I told you to get? I'm getting old.
Matthew chapter 3.
Matthew chapter 3. Pick them up at 3 and 6. Listen to the book.
And were immersed of him in Jordan, confessing their sins.
Y'all see what the folk came up there then? Now these people came to be immersed. They'll say baptized of Yahukanan. What were they doing?
Confessing their sins.
Y'all hear what they were doing? So you going to get me Mark 15, 16? 16, 15? 16, 15. I'm getting old. I don't know. I ain't got nobody number. Let's see what happened. Now these came to be immersed in him, and then what were they doing again?
Confessing their sins.
Listen, hold what you got. Listen what happened in Mark 15, 16, 15. Listen, let's see what it say. Listen to the book.
And he said unto them,
He said, and what did he say?
Go ye into all the Arats,
And do what?
and preach the bar to every creature.
And all of them going to be saved.
He that believeth and is immersed
What?
shall be saved.
That's what he told them. They didn't say everybody going to be saved. The one that going to take it. Y'all already know what he preached. Y'all think everybody ain't going to take that? Why are he telling he that believe it? Because everybody ain't going to believe it. Everybody ain't going to believe me, but I guarantee he's going to give account later. Let's see what happened.
But he that believeth not shall
That's
be
the part
damned.
I'm worried about. He that worried about should be what? He going to be condemned. Yeah, the one that he going to be condemned. Let's pick up in that 3rd chapter again over that book of Matthew. Where you at, 3 and 7?
Yes, sir.
What happened again?
3 and 6.
Yes.
And were immersed of him in Jordan, confessing their sins.
Y'all see what the folk came to do? They were immersed and they were confessing their sin. Yahushua told me in the book of Mark recorded that's what he said. Now we listen to what Yahukanan said they were doing. Matthew said this is what they were doing. They came to see Yahukanan and the folk were being immersed and they were confessing their sin. This is what happened.
But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his immerse,
He said, man, I'm so happy because I'm sent to take on all I can get in. What do you want to know?
O to Ladath of vipers,
He want to know generation of viper. What did he ask him?
who have warned you to flee from the wrath to
What
come.
did it say, serpents?
Vipers.
I think the word for serpent, snake is shakash. Is how you pronounce that? Think about it. I think I got that right. For serpent. They say vipers. We know the viper going to be Greek. Probably. Yeah, but I'm sure the Greek is, totally different. Oh, S-E-R. My English is very bad. All right, come on.
Bring forth, therefore, fruits meet for repentance.
Y'all hear what he just told me to do? Bring forth fruit, therefore meet for repentance. So we already know that there's something that's acceptable, right? That's what we heard about when he talked about a living sacrifice, right? Something acceptable. So this would make sense to them when he told her that. He said, bring forth fruit meet for repentance, right? Okay, listen.
And think not to say within yourselves,
That what happened?
we have Abraham to our Abba.
Tell them why,
For I
son.
say unto you,
Listen what he told them.
that Elohim is able of these stones to raise up Beni unto Abraham.
That makes sense. So you know they had to be talking about Yahushua wound up bringing them. He wound up causing the stones to come up, didn't it? Yeshayahu told us that. He told him to go through the gate, gather out the stones. Ain't that right? Lift up a standard for the people. Got them on their feet. All right. That's what he told them. Amazingly, he told Yahoo to stand at the gate and proclaim the ball. He was being crying out to Sheol that they'll call to the grave. Calling out, well, to the grave is Kubal. They've been calling out to him because that's what a lot of dead stuff was. Call it back. Cry out to it, just like us now. The folks sitting around don't even know you dead. People don't even know they dead. Listen.
And now also
What happened?
the axe is laid unto the root of the trees.
Because why would he do that? What did y'all just hear? Every plant that he didn't plant, he going to root it up. That's what he just told. If you lay the axe to the root, because I got to get you up. Get you up, get you out of here. Now he tell her also the axe is laid to the root of the tree. What happened?
Therefore, every tree which bringeth not forth ta'ub fruit
Is what?
hewn down
I'm going to cut it off. Tell me what else happened.
and cast into the pur.
Cass, where?
Into the pur.
What that is?
Greek for fire.
That's Greek for fire.
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen.
I indeed immerse you with ma'im
But what happened?
unto repentance.
Yeah.
But he that cometh after me
Is who?
mightier than I.
Who's what?
Shoes I am not worthy to bear.
What is he going to do?
He shall immerse you with the Ruach HaKudash,
And what?
her,
What else happened?
whose fan
Is what?
in his hand,
What is he doing?
and he will thoroughly purge his floor.
He gonna clean it floor. That makes sense. Before you bring it into your barn, people don't know that. If you got a store, you bring it. First thing you want to do is you want to clean it. So that's what he's gonna use. That's why it makes sense for him to use the fire, because he's got to purify before he bring it into his barn. What was he bringing into his storehouse? The tithe. So it only makes sense for him to clean the floor, Dave. You don't put food you're gonna store on a nasty, dirty floor. So you clean it up. Let's see, what else could he possibly be doing?
And gather his wheat into the garner.
Only thing I understand it was the tithe. The tithe and all, that's the only thing he took in there, wasn't it? Did he take everything in there? It makes sense he's not going to save it. How am I going to understand this, Dave? As a man, what do I do? I farm, I husbandman. What do? We had to bring in the 10. Let's see what else happened. He going to bring that into the barn, right? So what else happened?
But he will burn up the chaff.
He going to do what now?
Burn up the chaff.
How?
With unquenchable fire.
What kind of fire that again?
Unquenchable.
Probably something he made up. Greeks can't do that. Greeks can't do that. Huh? You know, how many of y'all seen Joseph Well? One time he was sitting out there, he said, all right, and that Indian stuff, he said, that's pretty good. Said, the only person could sneak on you like that is an Indian. Ain't that right? Only person could sneak and hit you like that is Mr. Yahuwah. Ain't that right? He don't want to hear us let her know. It only makes sense. He going to burn all this stuff up. It only makes sense because he going to gather it right back into his barn. That's how he going to do. He going to thoroughly purge his floor. He going to clean it. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. I don't know what's going on. See it at the 25th chapter of the book of Matthew. 27:35. 25, I'm sorry. 25. I don't know. I'm getting old. I'm just him. 25:35. Matthew. Other one got me Kazum 19, about 14. Listen to the book.
For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat.
You know what I'm saying? I was hungry, you fed me. What happened?
I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink.
Yeah.
I was a stranger, and ye took me in.
What happened?
Naked, and ye clothed me.
Yeah.
I was sick, and ye visited me.
What happened?
I was in prison, and ye came unto me.
Listen.
Then shall the Sadiq answer him, saying, Adoni, when saw we thee and hungered,
Wow.
and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink?
Yeah.
When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in?
Yeah.
Or naked, and clothed thee?
Yeah.
Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee?
Yeah.
And the Malak shall answer and say unto them, Aman, I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto the least of these, my
You said
people,
when you do it to anybody in the world, Brandon?
as ye have done it unto the least of these,
Yeah,
my
talking about his own people. Talking about these folks. I don't know how these kind of guys done. Man, you can't be getting your stuff out of these devils out here. I don't know what these folks be thinking about. Tell me his own. The man told you he came into his own. I don't know what the folks thinking about. They out here trying to get all these folks. You know these folks drunk. Get these drunk folks no money. I do like knock them out. I perceive all of him and not send them. We do a lot of waste of time out here. This is that Christian mentality. Y'all try to go. If for her first, when the man sent them out amazing, he told them first to just go to his own. He told them to go only to. It don't make no sense. If you seen somebody on the way, don't give it to him. You gonna be disobedient. Already it makes sense that he'll send them into all their rock because we've been scattered everywhere. It always been about, he sent them to despair. He told them to only go to the lost sheep of us. He never sent them to all these people. What sense it gonna make when he was cutting all these nations off? Why would he gonna be sending us all these different people? Everything about recovering his people first. They're gonna come back to the land. He told it to get at the end. He chose us first. It don't make sense for him to come back and get us. It only gonna make sense to come back and get us. It told us he never cast us away who he foreknew. Never did it. You don't believe what happened with that. That'll be hard for a man to go get him another wife too. Because they use that term not about knowing a wife. Well, the book said he ain't cast out the one he foreknew. So we committed adultery, didn't we? And they called, didn't we do it? The whore and all of it. We did it all. He said, I'll take it back. I don't know what these folks think, but he got to come back and get him. Y'all be searching little stuff y'all don't need to be looking for. That book said he ain't cast away people before knew. That man come back to get us. Otherwise, we in trouble. If a man can't get rid of his wife and get another one, we in trouble. That's right. That's right. Your salvation at stake. You better know what you believe in. Yeah. A lot of stuff people done. I don't know what the people thinking about. I don't know what they think about. If that's true, you can do it, then you in trouble. Because if you can't get another wife, he can get him another arm. I don't know how they're going to make sense. Man told me, stand for a minute. Let me see your right arm. Where your right arm at? Well, if their arm offend you, you know what you do? Cut it off. How you going in life? With another right arm. No, you got to go. You ain't going to have one then. You can't get another one. Why ain't tell the man give him another arm? Because you can't get no another arm. Just like he can't get no another people. It ain't going to happen. I don't know what these folks think. Man, y'all better start y'all salvation on the line. That's the only way you understand it. It ain't no way in the world it's going to work. He even tried to tell me, Marty, listen, these folks done twisted us so much book when they jump in the middle of it, but it don't make sense. He done told me to go get another one. He done went and told him from the beginning was not so. That's right. He told him how he made him into God. When did Adam get another one? I declared the end at the beginning. Yeah. When I put that man out, you know I put him out with you and your Ashar. That's yours. Trying to tell these folks, man, y'all better be careful. I don't know what these folks thinking about. And all right, go ahead with Abraham. Yeah, he got rid of him. He got rid of that second one. I guarantee he got rid of that second one. Who he had first? Hagar, Sarah. Who did he tell to get rid of? Get rid of that second one. That first one, your boy. These folks ain't getting by what I'm teaching. Everybody gonna get by. Man, I got the door to the floor. Ain't no tadpole wicked tail getting in. Ain't no way you can get in. Like these folks win, you know he got another wife after Sarah died. That's why the book told you I speak to them that know the law. It got no meaning as long as a man living. The woman that had the husband bound by law to her had long as he living. I ain't said nothing about her having no relation outside of it. That's right. So that man had to be dead. I don't know what y'all looking for. Y'all don't even waste my time with this stuff in here. You ain't going to, because if he can get another people, you do know you done. If it's true you can get another husband, another wife while the first one living, you're done. Your salvation is at stake. Why he going to tell me that we telling me that same thing? He going to speak to them that know the law. Because I already know what it teach.
That's right. That's right.
He ain't doing nothing with that first one. Get rid of that second one.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Y'all mess around y'all want to. Yahushua told, I know, now, hold on, I had at the 10th chapter, pick me up, say that 10:16. I don't know why I had to get it, but it's right. At the end of the day, it's going to be right. Say that Yehukanan, 10:16 come to mind. I don't know, let's see what happens. Let's see what that's saying. I'll work it out some kind of way. Let's see what he said. Listen to the book, come to mind. Listen.
And other sheep I have.
You said, what you got now?
Other sheep I have.
You hear what he said? He said, other sheep he got too. Ain't that right? Yeah, they had other wives too. And what happened?
Which are not of this fold.
Tell them what happened, son.
Them also I must bring.
And what it going to be?
And they shall hear my voice.
And what happened?
And there shall be one fold.
It going to be how many different wives it going to be now?
There shall be one fold.
It going to be one how many?
One fold.
And how many?
And one rod.
Ain't going to be but one husband, one wife. That's it. Ain't going to be one he come back. When you pick me up, son, that 4 and 1. Pick me up at 4. Who know what I want? Ephesians. Ain't going to take that long. Ephesians 4:1. I got to swing out him. I got too many searchers and lookers. Y'all folk got to straighten up. These folk going to get out here and look themselves straight in the hill. I don't know what these folk going to do. Isn't that right? Let me say that 1 Corinthians chapter 7 right quick, 7:3. I'm going to put it on the line for him. Now, ain't but one way. I ain't looking for me now, another one. Smith, if everybody can get 2, hell, somebody can get 3, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to stay right with the book said. Ain't no use to jumping out here and mess up something. I used to have that girl upset. Girl got to sit there and wait on me to reload. Girl, I got a hole and dried out around now. Got all great teeth done fell out. It'll going to be a while. You can go get you some rest. It'll take me a minute to reload. I had to go to sleep and get my scrimp. You know what I'm talking? In the morning when I rise, in that great getting up morning. I don't know. Man, give you just enough of one. I'm bolting me down. That girl sitting all out heavy, all that crying and complaining. I got to go and beat up. Listen to the book.
I, therefore, the prisoner of the Adoni, beseech you that you walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called.
See that? That's your occupation. He said you're supposed to walk worthy of what you've been called to do. That man said you're supposed to walk worthy of your expectation. He's looking for your expectation, your obligation. It's what you're supposed to be living to. You're supposed to walk worthy. You ain't got no business walking beneath it. Listen.
With all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love.
See that? Listen.
Endeavoring to keep.
What is endeavoring? God attempt to do it. To do what?
To keep the unity of the Ruach in the bond of Shalom.
Listen.
There is.
You know what bond is? All right, together. Join it together. Listen.
There is one body and one Ruach, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
What happened?
One Adoni.
What happened?
One Amana.
What happened?
One Immerse.
Yeah.
One Elohim.
Yeah.
And Abba of all.
Who is what?
Above all.
Who is where?
And through all.
And where?
In you all.
I don't know what these folks gonna do with 2 of them. I don't know what they're gonna do with them. Don't pick me up. See what I did. Pick me and say that's I know what I got out there 7 and 3. But go ahead and give me Brashyth. Brashyth chapter 2, verse 19. They call it Genesis 2 and 19. They call it. Listen to the book.
And out of the ground Yahuwah Elohim formed every beast of the field, and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof.
What happened?
And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him.
Yeah.
And Yahuwah Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam.
What happened?
And he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof.
And what happened?
And the rib which Yahuwah had taken from Adam made he an Ashah.
What happened?
And he brought her unto Adam. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called Ishah, because she was taken out of Ish.
What happened?
Therefore shall an Ish leave his Abba and his aim.
You hear what he gonna do? He done set the record from everybody. Well, he declared, that's how we know he was a Nabi. What he gonna know about a mother and a father? What did he know about a mother and father? He ain't never made no kid. The only Abba he knew was Elohim. How you know more people coming behind him? Oh, well, you know, you got to be a Nabi. The man had to be a Nabi. How is he going to know that? He done told, therefore, so what happened?
Shall an Ish leave his Abba and his aim.
And tell him what has happened.
And shall cleave unto his Ashah.
And what they going to be?
And they shall be one flesh.
That one body. That's where the same things come. Shaul just came and told, said, ain't but one body. He had to go back to what he said. This Yasharal, he ruled as Elohim. I don't know how they going to get around. When they asked him about what Musa said, he told you that. He done told you, what did this man tell you from Brashyth? It ain't so. All right, you're going to do what you want to do. They don't want to be saved. These people don't want to be saved. I guarantee I ain't got no problem with it. If they don't think it bad, think you wrong, you go get another one, I should be fine just doing what he told me to do. I ain't finna take no gamble on what nobody thinking. I know the man just sat here and told me. Now, he's picked me up at 126. Let me hear what he said. Now, you ain't going to tell what he said. I know you're going there. You're going to hell. Call it what you want to call it. You're going to burn up. Y'all folks take y'all time out here, all this research stuff. Y'all better take y'all time. That ain't right. That man don't say, why he don't claim to the man? He went back to what Adam told us. He even went back to tell her that's what Adam said. You give me Matthew 19:5, 19:10. I thought the man went back to what he said, Brashyth. Why you going to go back to that if you don't tell me I can get another one? That don't make sense. What did Adam say? Let's see what he told her 126. You give me 19, Yahoo. I got to be all over the place. Ain't nobody getting by. Listen to the book.
And Elohim said, let us make Ish in our image.
How many of them you said?
Let us make Ish in our image.
That makes sense. He said he's going to make one man. He's making one man Ish. Now understand, let us make Ish in what?
In our image.
Ours. What else?
After our likeness.
And do what with it?
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
Now, I'm going to give them all this. I'm going to have dominion over the fish of the sea. What happened?
And over the fowl of the air.
And over the fowl of the air.
And over the cattle.
And what else?
And over all the arats.
And what else?
And over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the arats.
If you hear, you should have heard what he said. If you hear, you should have heard what he said. The man ruled over the whole planet. And gave that man ruled over the whole planet. I don't know what the folk do. So what did he do?
So Elohim created Ish in his own image.
That got that. I don't know what I'm fighting him for. Pick me up at 19.5. It might be 19. Well, it's all the same word. Ain't that right? I ain't trying to get nobody out. I'm trying to get folks home. He wants you to be out. I want you out of sin. Don't make sense. All I want to do, I'm going to look at what he said. I know what Moshe commanded. I'm going to look at what the man said. Listen to the book.
And said, for this cause shall
Pick me up at 19.1. That's 19.5. Pick me up at 19.1. Listen.
And it came to pass
What happened?
that when Yahusha had finished these sayings, he departed from Galilee and came into the coast of Yehuda beyond Jordan, and great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him,
They came trying to test him. What they asked?
Is it lawful for a Ish to put away his Ashah for every cause?
See that? They want to know, can you put away for any reason? What happened?
And he answered and said unto them,
What did he say?
Have you not read that he which made them at the beginning?
What he asked they read?
Have you not read that he which made them at the beginning made
And
them?
Brashyth. Why is he going back here, Chris? Why is he taking them back here? Because you're not finna get no second one over him. You're not getting no second one. You're not going to get no second one. Listen what happened.
Made them male and female.
What happened?
And said, for this cause.
He said that's what he did. And he said it. So what Adam said is the same thing Yahusha said. He said he tell you what he said, who made him. But you know Adam told you that. Adam was the Ben Elohim. You didn't never heard Elohim say that. But you did if you heard what Adam said, you heard Yahuwah. Yeah, that's right. You didn't hear Elohim come out here. You heard that man when he got him, he said that. But what he said was the same way, that was the same that coming out of his mouth. He said, let it make him just like us. Let him have everything we got. So when he speak, I said it. Now they want nobody getting a wife, put him away. The man said, what did you hear what he happened in the beginning? Did you hear what Brashyth said? Let's see what happened.
For this cause shall Aish leave Abba and Aim, and shall cleave to his Ashar, and they twain shall be one flesh.
That's going to make sense. When you start in Ephesians 4, he thought, ain't but one body. He saying but one. They're going to make sense but one. I don't know what you're going to do with two of them. You'll screw the one you got up. That's all it takes for a man, one. They run wherever they want to run. The man I told you, he didn't even take them the most shot. They ran the most shot. He said, did you hear what he said in the beginning? Did you hear Brashyth? Mark 10:1. It's all about what you want to do, though, boss. If I want to try to find a reason to get out of something, I see what I want to see. I got good folks here. I got some of these good folks here. I love to see these folks hook back up with something better than what they had. And what they got ain't trying to do right. Nobody want to see nobody in that condition shouldn't have to be in it if you ain't got to be in it. But you ain't finna go change no doctrine to make nobody feel together. I ain't going to make no will to get no members. I ain't going to do it. You can do it and try to get you some, but you're going to lead them folks straight down there to the pits of Sheol. Going to burn up later. Don't make sense. I ain't trying to keep these folks from nothing. Listen, if it's for you to have it, I say just like Yom Yahu, I say amen. I say amen. But the man done sent me all the way back to Brashyth. I'm getting real tied up in Brashyth when I can't find them too. I can't find nobody in Brashyth that got rid of one to get another one. That came on at the Mushah. That's why they want to know about what Mushah said. You trying to get out of something. And he told you why he gave, because the hardness of your heart. And your heart's still hard now. That's why you're doing what you want to do now. They know he told you why he told you. He said for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you that precept. He gave you that exemption because of you. How hard your heart was. He's told you about from the beginning because you can't take it. Y'all got to give a baby some milk. A baby can't take no hot plate. I wouldn't take no, you dumb to take a brand new baby to Waffle House? A brand new baby can eat no Waffle House. Get them scatter, smother, and cover, and put them mud room, them hot onions in that thing. Man, kill that baby, spread that cheese on there. That baby gonna die at that Waffle House. Get some good thick grit, tell them put some extra butter in that day, that baby dead. I kill that baby. Isn't that right? Tell that baby to IHOP and get them Harvey Green and put them blueberries in it. Man, that baby finna die at that table. Get that big old thick omelet and double meat. That baby can't eat that. I know what that baby can eat, Dave. They finna kill that baby. Listen to the book. It's Mark 10:1. Listen.
And he arose from thence and cometh into the coast of Yehuda by the farther side of Jordan.
Yeah.
And the armed resort unto him again. And as he was wont, he taught them again. And the Pharisees came to him and asked him, is it lawful for an Ish to put away his Ashah? Tempting him. And he answered and said unto them, what did Mashah command you?
Yeah.
And they said, Mashah suffered to write a bill of divorcement, and to put her away. And Yahusha answered and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart.
You said go ahead and do it.
For the hardness of your heart.
What did he do?
He wrote you this precept.
Yeah.
But from the beginning of creation.
Tell me what happened, Brandon.
Elohim made them male and female.
I don't know why the man keep talking about Brashyth. Ask about Mushah now. What went on in the beginning that tell me to get a second wife? You're exactly right. This right here ought to stop everybody out there trying to go find. Why did man keep sending you to Brashyth? He already knew they were coming. You know what happened? They came. They resorted to him to ask him questions. You know what? And the book said, I wanted you to come. They said, as he won't, he taught them again. I was looking for you to come. And the truth, he said, I want you. I already know what you're up to. And shot him right in the foot. What they do when they get back to Brashyth? What they find in Brashyth where anywhere that somebody got their wife and got another one? That Tithe. So everybody else was holding out then, and now you gonna come up with this mess. That's what folk want to do. Man, I sent y'all way back to Brashyth. What happened?
For this cause shall an Ish leave his Abba and his aim,
And do what?
and cleave to his Asham.
What happened?
And they twain shall be one flesh.
There you go again. What happened, man?
So then they are no more twain,
But what?
but one flesh.
So how I'm gonna stop them?
What therefore Elohim hath joined together, let not man put asunder.
So what he put in the garden, anybody can bust that up. How all of a sudden now we done bond to the hype of these folk coming along now, trying to tell them all their research and stuff, now you can come get a nerd. How they done, the man done talk, how you miss this? Right. How we missing this? That the man keep taking you back to telling you nobody separate them folks in their garden. Nobody pour this stuff you pulling. That's right. Only he let you got him because Yahuwah put you away and he had to come in and get you. Who to tell me when Yahuwah got somebody else? Then you can separate. Even Shaul told you that. He told you can depart, but he told you to remain unmarried. Or
be reconciled.
Because that's what Yahuwah had to do. He asked us several times, said, come, let us reason together. I don't know what these folks get. All they got to do is show you where he got another one at. And they get that one, I'm going to bust their head with that one too. I'm waiting on them to come with that one. I'm just like you. I'm going to teach them again. I'm waiting on so I can teach them again. They ain't smart enough. You waste too much time. Man, you know, you spend all your energy on being saved. You ain't even got time to waste on a lot of this stuff. The man on show he keeps sending you right back to the beginning. That's what's going to tie you up. What do you find when you get back to Brashyth? From the beginning, when you find these folk getting the extra wife and getting rid of one to get one. They don't find nobody getting rid of nobody to get one. They already knew it's bad when other nations realize, even Abraham realized, they'll kill me for mine. Mine ain't gonna divorce me for nobody. That, Leon, you ain't gonna lie, that's just wrong. They ain't do that. Abraham didn't never tell them you my sister, cause they'll mess around and make her get a divorce. And we'll be separated. We had to go through legal joint custody. And they already knew. Nobody do that. They ain't never heard of it before. Never heard nobody getting no paperwork for that. Already he let a man and woman come along and get divorced before, because you understand everything is a man. So when Yeshayahu came along, he asked you, where the certificate of your divorce meant? Because I wound up writing up, you got your bull and showing, I put you away, but I ain't never go get nobody else. That's what shoot me in the foot. That's why you know these folks ain't trying to be saved. What sense it gonna make? Everything you find is the same premise. He put you away, but guess what he had to do? I got to come back and get you. I can't get another one. Who going to reconcile and ain't get another one? That don't even make sense. Yahuwah would have gotten other people that never reconciled with us. He had to reconcile with us. What are people thinking? These folks have no idea about no salvation, and they just recklessly thinking they find the stuff. It makes no sense. Just don't make no sense. All y'all do tell me, what was the name of this other bride he got? Tell me the name of this other bride he had while Yasharal. I'm going to get you. I know you think about Yehuda and you think about Yasharal, but they were one. I got both of mine. Pick me up, son. Pick me up that, what we got there, Olive, Malachim, 23. I'm going to bust the head early. What that, Olive, Malachim? Was it 23 and 1, 21, 22 and 1? Was it 21 and 1? Let me say, and that was 1, and that was where they went without war. What is it I want? 23? 21?
22.
22 and 1.
Yes.
Good. Listen to the book.
And they continued 3 years without war between Syria and Yasharal.
You still got that 10 and you got 10 and 5? Hold that for me, Mark 10. Make it 10 and 3, 10 and 4. I still work it. Listen, man, I put this thing together on the wheel on. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass
Tell 'em what
in the
happened.
3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the Malach of Yehuda, came down to the Malach of Yasharal, and the Malach of Yasharal said unto his servants,
What did he say?
Know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours,
And tell him what we do.
and we be still,
Listen.
and take it not out of the hand of the Malach of Syria.
Listen.
And he said unto Jehoshaphat, Wilt thou go with me to battle?
Who did he say? He asked who now?
Jehoshaphat, wilt thou?
Y'all paying attention. This is Malaka Yasharal asked the Malaka, he asked the Malaka Yehuda to go with him to battle. Talk to me, son.
Wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Gilead?
Tell me what happened, son.
And Jehoshaphat said to the Malach of Yasharal,
What did he say to Malaka Yasharal? What could the Malak of Yehuda say to the Malaka Yasharal?
I am as thou art, my arm as thy arm, my horses as thy horses.
At the 10th chapter of the book of Mark. Mark 10 and 3. Listen to the book.
And he answered and said unto them,
when you put me at the book of Matthew right quick. Matthew 27. 27:39. Listen to the book.
And he answered and said unto them, What did Moshe command you? And they said, Moshe suffered to write a bill of divorcement.
Y'all hear what he did? He suffered to write a bill of divorcement.
And to put her away.
And what happened?
And Yahusha answered and said unto them, For the hardness of your heart he wrote you this precept. But from the beginning of creation, Elohim made them male and female.
Pay attention. What did he make them?
Male and female.
Y'all ain't going to get none of that, are you? This is what happened.
For this cause shall an each leave his Abba and his aim.
And do what?
And cleave to his Ashah.
Talk to me again.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
That's all I need right now. And tell me what else happened, Brandon.
So then they are no more twain.
But what?
One flesh.
Tell me what happened.
What therefore Elohim hath joined together.
Do what now?
But let not each put asunder.
Pick me up 27:39. It don't take that long. All you got to do is build a little skill. Little skill. You pick me up at the book of Yehukanan, chapter 19, verse 19. I put together for it. Don't take that long. I shoot all that. I do like Dan E. All. Listen, you mess around to this thing, they'll mess around think I've been in the garden. They'll mess around say, thou was in the garden? Listen to the book.
And they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads and saying, Thou that destroyest the temple,
And do what?
buildest it in 3 yamim,
Tell me what happened.
save thyself.
Listen.
If thou be the ben of Elohim,
Tell me what happened.
come down from the toot.
And tell them what happened.
Likewise also the Rosh Kohanim, mocking him with the scribes and Zakan, said, He saved others.
Him who?
Self he cannot save.
Tell me what happened, son.
If he be the Malach of Yasharal,
Do what?
let him now come down from the toot.
And what happened?
We will believe him.
What happened?
He trusted in Elohim.
Do what?
Let him deliver him now, if he will have him.
What
For he
happened?
said, I am the ben of Elohim.
Yeah.
The thieves also, which were crucified with him,
Did what?
cast the same in his teeth.
That's all right. Pick me up at 1919, Yehukanan. They hurled the same insults into him with their mouths. This is the 19th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. 19 and 19. Listen to the book.
And Pilate wrote a title.
And did what?
And put it on the cross.
What happened?
And the writing was, Yahusha of Nazareth,
Yeah.
the Malach of the Yahudim.
Listen what happened.
This title then read many of the Yahudim.
Tell them why, son.
For the place where Yahusha was crucified,
Was what?
nigh to the city.
Because he was crying out at the gate. Crying out to dead people. Listen.
And it was written in Abri,
Yeah.
and Greek, and Latin.
Tell them what happened.
Then said the chief Kohanim of the Yahudim to Pilate,
Do what?
Write not the Malach of the
Y'all hear
Yahudim,
what they told him? Don't even put that up there. But do what?
but that he said,
That's what he said. What did he say, Brandon?
I am Malach of the Yahudim.
Tell him what Pilate told him.
Pilate answered, What I have written, I have written.
I just answered it for you. I just answered it to you. The title said the Malach of Yahudim. They said he be the Malach of Yah. Yasharal come down. He was one person, two title, two flesh, made him one. They were twain, just made them one. Only we knew that because we had to go back to the law. I don't take that long. I try to tell that I got these two white niggas. They wasting time with me. Two white niggas, you been shot. They just told gonna do the two gonna have to be one.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? They didn't realize when they saw the same thing, they'd have caught in the garden.
Yeah.
Here was Yasharal, she represented Yehuda. Huh? He just sat here and just showed you proclaiming. He just made both of them rule. In the God, what did people think? He said, let them have. Didn't Yehuda rule? Didn't Yasharal rule? One flesh. Wasting time. Herefore, let no man trouble me.
That's right.
Don't even trouble me no more, this foolish stuff. The stuff's so elementary, basic, it don't even make sense. I'm tied them up from the garden. They still tied up in the garden. Still on the yellow brick road, ain't even started walking yet. Waste of time. Waste of time. Just showed you both on rule in the garden. Waste of time. How many people was it on the two? Just made 2-1. Just made 2-1. And you're going to try to justify getting another one. They ain't even figured this out yet. That's tough, be a waste of my time. That's a waste of time. If folks trying to be saved or not. Spend your time on trying to be saved and trying to find out ridiculous stuff. That's good, I kid. Book right, y'all. Everybody, book right. They done claimed it for